Dude, it's another one.
What up, dudes?
What's up?
I'm Victor.
I'm Evelyn.
And I'm Mark.
Welcome to the show. We are To Live and Talk in LA.
Dude, it's Wednesday, 7:30 live on Twitch and YouTube, where you can be the fourth person on the show because we are To Live and Talk in LA. What's up, gang?
What up?
Hello.
Oh, man. Yeah. Is the hangover over? Is the hangover gone from you guys after last week's Good Deed episode?
First of all, Victor, do you even know what hair of the dog is?
No, what are we talking about?
What did you do? Were you hungover after our drinking show?
No.
What happened to you?
I went to In-N-Out. Well, I got who to drive me to In-N-Out because I was like, I'm gonna walk over there right now, and I was gonna drunkenly just stumble out the door, and she said, "No, I'll just take you." So we went and got In-N-Out, and that soaked it up. And I basically just stayed out on my couch and watched TV, trying to stay up and drink water for a while, and I fell asleep, and I woke up at like 3 a.m. on my couch. Then I went to bed. I felt fine though.
And you were just good?
I was good. I bounced back.
Do you ever, after a day of just like getting trashed, have just like one beer to get rid of the hangover and like or just like
No.
Never? You've never heard of this?
No, I don't like drinking the next day. It seems disgusting to me.
Mark, do
Like
you do
like
this?
a Bloody Mary or something? What do you think?
Well, see, I don't get hungover.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
excuse me.
hair of the dog is like, here's a perfect example. For my bachelor party in Nolens, went hard in the paint one night, and then we had like a scheduled brunch the next day, and everyone's like, let's drink, and I was like, I don't know, but I said, sure, let's do it. And then the guy said hair of the dog. Victor, he said hair of the dog at that moment too.
And I think I went, no, thanks. I'll have an orange juice.
Hair of the dog is having like one drink after you feel hungover,
Hair of the
just to
dog is
kind of
like
get rid of it a
órale.
little bit. You just like, I just gotta have like one beer, and then
Is
it
it
puts you
like-
back in this space and it heals you.
Wait, but is it like a thing? Is it like hell yeah, brother? Is it like that? Like, oh, fuck yeah, dude? Or is that like, is it just like pumping you up? Or is it like hair of the dog means having a drink the day after you were drinking a lot?
The second one.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it just means like a little medicine to get over the hangovers, just to get a little bit tipsy, like just one, or just like get into a space where gotta shake it
Have
off.
a little. I want to do anything, just chill. Take a nap of the dog. That's what I do.
I had to have a hair of the dog after our last show. I couldn't believe even that I was thinking about drinking again, but I was like, I think there's only one way to level my system right now, which is to try to segue in between this complete sobriety. And do you guys know how many shots we took or drinks we took?
No,
Not
I,
many.
I
I
feel
have
like,
a count. I don't know if it's right, but I have a count.
okay, Victor, let's guess because I don't know the count. I'm thinking we did 7.
I was also gonna say 7, dude.
Yeah, well, we'll take it.
Same.
So 7.
Including the free one in the beginning, right?
I didn't count that.
I was not counting the free one.
Ooh, I thought it was 7, including the free one, is what I thought.
It was
But-
10.
Really?
10.
No way.
10. 10.
Damn.
Yeah. There were a lot. Although, looking back at the footage, Victor was taking a lot of half shots.
Also, you
Damn.
weren't even
Say.
drinking alcohol.
What are you talking about?
I was drinking Jameson.
I was
Y'all were
drinking
sipping
alcohol.
beers.
I
Beer
had
doesn't
tequila.
count. That's easy.
What
I
are you
didn't sip
talking
tequila-
about?
Tequila. Oh, I don't know,
I
dude.
poured it out. Go,
I saw a lot of
run it
I saw a
back.
lot of beer sips, dude.
I was
saying.
doing both. For the
I didn't
record,
even have a beer. I had a coconut water and a freaking bottle of Jameson, dude. So I
Mark
don't care. I
was the
stand by
only
my
one that
performance.
didn't match the shots. Mark one
Yeah, Mark
time
really
took
should
a
be under fire
drink
right now.
over. Only one time. Only one occasion. So he had 9 shots, presumably. But I had full shots where you had half shots, Victor. I just want to say. I'm just
Hey,
throwing that
call the
out.
cops, you guys. Yeah.
Red alert. It happened.
I think shot glasses are too tall though. Like when I get a shot somewhere and I'm even paying for it and they fill it up like all the way to the top, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like
It's too much.
relax.
Yeah. I actually
Yeah,
like the
like,
half
relax,
doses.
dude.
I do. Mark, were you feeling okay after our show?
Yeah, I went to sleep. Well, I had to post the show drunkenly. I ate
You
dinner,
managed.
and then I just went to sleep. And then I woke up. The problem with drinking for me is that I'll wake up early. So I woke up 3 minutes before my alarm.
Gross.
And I had my alarm set at like
What?
5:20 in the morning or 5:30. I woke up 3 minutes before that, and I just said, my eyes shot open. I was like, "Why am I awake?" And then I said, "Oh, because 3 minutes from now, my alarm will go off." So now that's, but it was all for good cause.
It was for a good cause, and we
feels good.
did the thing. We did the thing that we were intending to do. We felt good, I think, all things considered. I probably suffered the most of the 3 of us, I think.
I'm trying to figure out how to post this story still. I'm sorry, you guys.
Can we talk
I don't
about
know- I
how
don't know if I have
Evelyn,
any-
you're looking all fit right now?
You guys both said
Should we?
this, and we've come to discover that I don't actually look fit, you guys. If you're watching this right now, this is actually one of the only times that I show my arms, and I couldn't even tell you what it is. I just don't like my armpits being exposed, so most of the time I'm wearing like a sweater because then I feel like I'm just like tucked in. But today
I
it's
do look
summer,
like a
God,
sweater.
dude. This is my arm, so I look buff apparently. I
Yeah.
will say somebody when I was in the 8th grade, we were at a dance. Tell me what you think of this. This guy rolled up to me at the 8th grade dance, and I was like new at this school that year. And he sat next to me and grabbed my arm and went, "Damn, your arms are huge."
Like in a cool way or like fluffy
To
way?
him it was like your buff way,
Oh,
but
okay,
I'm
good.
like an 8th grade girl, and I'm like, "Did you say my fucking arms are huge right now?"
yeah.
And I was
What's the
already
words?
insecure about my arm. It's probably his fault actually that I wear sweatshirts all the time. So give him a call.
So are you? Because all right, I see you weekly on a stream call
Yeah.
on Twitch or YouTube,
right.
and you can also listen to Live and Talk in LA, which you can find on Apple Podcast, Spotify, however your podcast. And I hear you then on Thursday. Are you always wearing a sweater?
Or a long sleeve. Like think about it. When have
Yeah.
you think about it?
I am thinking about it, and that's why my mind is fucking blown because for 2 things. One is like I can't remember seeing your arms. 2, it's also mad fucking humid and hot. So
Yeah.
what
And
are
I
you
sweat.
doing?
Suffering. Victor's going back and looking at the receipts right
I
now.
see this picture. This picture, she's wearing. This is the last time I saw your arms. Was when we were in
But that was
park.
elbow down. That was elbow
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. This is more even higher up right now.
Yeah, this is the most arm you've probably seen on me in a minute. That's probably
This is the
why you're
shortest it
shocked
gets.
right now. Yeah, like
Do you
me
swim?
in a tank top.
I don't really swim either. Yeah.
I'll swim though. I will. I'll swim.
Wait, will you wear like a t-shirt in the water?
Yeah. No. I'm in like normal. I'm in normal stuff, dude. I'm not doing all that.
cool.
Okay.
Hey, you never know. It's
Yeah.
okay. I've been that guy.
I don't
Do you
trust
wear
people.
t-shirts?
No, but I have before though. I don't know why. I was
Mark, are you
awkward,
wearing
yeah.
t-shirts?
No.
I've
Thank
worn a
God.
t-shirt in the pool before. I don't know. I was probably like 13 or something. It was bad.
Oh my god. Well, see, that's where
Not
my
like a whole
problem
summer though. I
stems.
think I was just having a
Relatable.
weird day.
Did someone like grab your tits or something?
I don't know. No, I actually was like skinnier. This is like
Somebody grab your
I'm
fupa?
peaking right now. No, dude. I was jacked. I was
Jack.
jacked when I was 12.
That's incredible. I will say,
I
you
would run
guys, going back to our drinking show,
Mm-hmm.
I spent a long time trying to put together a clip, a reel, right? A video mini moment from our episode. And there were so many funny things. And somewhere I just wanted to show every single shot we were taking. And that's when I figured out eventually that we had 10 shots. But I ended up trimming out all the hilarious content and just trimming down to shots. And then I no longer liked the clip. So I spent so long working on this and produced absolutely nothing. That's why you guys didn't see it on the gram. But I will say we were hilarious. I was having
it was
such a
fun.
great time. We were having
was a
so
good
much
show. It was
fun.
fun.
Thank you guys all for joining us last week for the drinking donation.
Did we
episode.
finish all the shots that we owed everybody?
Yes, we did.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow.
did. That's
I
why
thought
we
we
got
owed
to
some.
10. No, we made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
Oh, wow.
Mark only copped out on one. He drank instead of taking a shot one time. But the rest, we were solid.
I had to legally.
I blamed
post
her
the show.
instead of you, dude. And it's you that was getting in my head, Mark. You mixed me up.
I did.
You love that. Yeah, because you. I'm doing the gift that you like. But what's your name? It's not as cool when I do it. Anyway, yeah, you had a beer. You were sneaking beer, and I blamed her for that, but it was you.
Well,
I just want to call that out.
I was drinking beer during the show.
Me too.
Okay.
We were
Yeah,
drinking in between. You can do that. So
I got you.
actually, fight Victor. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, you know what? Let's work together on this, you guys. You know what I did over the weekend? I watched Toy Story 5.
What did you think?
And
Now
Mark
that you
had
come
seen
around?
it, and I just wanted to tell you guys, yeah, because Mark, you liked it, right? You liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
I also liked it, but I will say, like, I was there with a 5-year-old, and I think I liked it more than him because he was just kind of like they're just like floating around and stuff. But I just feel like it was fine. Like I was chuckling though, but it is straight up for kids. Like when I was comparing, now I want to watch Shrek 5 because I feel like Shrek has more jokes in there that adults can appreciate, and I think Toy Story kind of does too. But Toy Story felt just straight shooter, just kid movie to me. You know, even though, yeah, that's what it felt like to me. But it was still enjoyable and like pretty charming. Lil Bo Peep. She's a little baddie now, dude. I like how she has attitude, and she's like, "Peace, bitch. I'm taking the car." I'm like, "Damn, girl."
She's always been like that, dude.
What? I did not know. I forgot about that.
She's that bitch.
She is.
Well,
She is.
Toy Story 5 isn't made for kids anymore, as far as I'm concerned. They're made for us. They just
Think so?
I mean,
You guys are
dude,
saying the opposite thing.
I'm just saying this because like, when did Toy Story 1 came out? 96. Like, your 5-year-old nephew, niece, cousin, whoever you brought, doesn't appreciate it the way that we do, because we grew up in the trenches
He
with
doesn't have
this, dude.
nostalgia for it, but
Yeah.
it's still like a Pixar kids movie. Like kids are.
You know
gonna-
what? I think
people
it's
take
for
their
the
kids.
kids.
We take our kids.
And
what they
they're
want.
not. You could go watch Toy Story 5 without watching any of the other Toy Stories and be fine.
I felt like I missed something because Woody rolled up with like a car and a cape, and I was like, "Damn, what the fuck?" And Lil Bo Peep was all like cool now, and I didn't understand when that happened. That must
She
be,
was
that must be
always
the
like
fourth
that,
one.
dude.
I don't know about that, dude. I don't know. She's wearing like
you-
sweats now.
Yeah, whatever she's
Somebody
doing
help
is
her.
working for me.
It's working. It's working.
Yeah, Lobo Peep, it works for me.
Whatever
get it.
is working. I thought it was good. That's pretty much it. I'm hearing echoes in my head. Are you guys hearing that?
No.
Oh my god, I had the stream on and I thought it was Tony. I'm so sorry, you guys. I got disoriented there. Okay, somebody else go.
Well, be a pro, dude.
Keeping it on the movie theme, are you guys fans of Superbad? The
Yes,
movie.
Yeah.
absolutely.
This is okay. I feel like Superbad is a perfectly placed movie in time. The execution was just so perfect. The people that all came together, and the content itself was fantastic. Just even like driving in my car and hearing like the opening theme song and visualizing them like doing that little disco moment, right? Like the dance that they just recorded on end. I love that movie, and I want to know what's something that you love about Superbad, because you guys both said you like it. It's big in your hearts. Let's talk about it.
Big picture comment is I think it's a perfect movie. So when I say perfect movie, I'm not saying it's the best movie ever, but it doesn't feel like you're spending an hour and 57 minutes watching a movie. It moves. It's so enjoyable that it moves fast, and you're like, oh, I'm here at this part. I'm here at this part. There's a couple favorite things. Like one is when they're talking about porn in the beginning and like breaking it down. I think that
Yeah.
that was kind of monumental for me. Uh, what I'm trying to think what else. There was the I have a fond like memory and like I love this scene is when they make Michael Cera sing These Eyes. Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's a like it's from start to end it's a perfect movie.
Yeah, I do think it's like I don't know. I don't know what the funniest movie ever is, but I feel like if I was thinking about that, it would be up there somewhere because, and that could just be nostalgia for me. But like, because I went to go see that with a bunch of friends, and it was like the funniest
Yeah.
shit we'd ever seen. That and like The Hangover was the other one that I feel like
Yeah.
everyone thought was so funny. Superbad, I think, is better though. When he gets that chick's like period blood in his leg and from
Dude,
dancing, and everyone's
so
laughing
good.
at him, and he's trying to soap it off in the fucking basement, and it's just like the worst thing ever. When he talked about those big tits and he called them warlocks, and he starts running down the street to go check them out, that is so funny. You know, there's just every scene is funny in that movie. Like every single spot, every little section, right, or whatever. It's so good.
He's talking about like when she gets a
Yeah.
boob reduction. He's like, "Why would you do that? That's like a slight
Yeah.
against God." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, that is true. Women don't reduce your breasts. This is just a shame."
I see the producers saying, I'm trying to get you guys jumped by Jonah Hill. I know, I saw that clip. I saw him talking about him being a like master of jujitsu or whatever, and that he'd love to take some random guy out. No, I actually freaking loved this movie. I'll throw another one in there that you guys didn't mention, but I felt like was equally as hilarious at the time when it came out, was Pineapple Express. Like I thought those movies were so dumb,
Yeah.
funny, and quotable. I couldn't tell you why, but I remember it. And one of the things was like the when he's like, "Are you crying?" and he's like, "No, I just have something in both of my eyes." And it's like he's crying because his girl's like rejecting him, or the one where she's like, "Oh, like, do you need me to help your back?" And he's like, "The funny thing about my back is it's located on my cock." Like,
it's so bad.
those were just crazy lines, and I was living for it. And the illustrations,
Yes,
the
that's what I
Jonah
forgot about.
Hill illustrations. You know what I'm talking about? Go look at it. Go freaking that is just comedic genius. This was,
That was one
an
of the funniest things
idea
I've ever
of a
seen.
person, and like the way that kid was just like scribbling it out. Dude, they
Yeah.
found the perfect person to be a young Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
It's gold.
It's-
And it really is just how life is when you're that age, right? The kids are just dumb.
it's
the
pretty
McLovin, it's the cooking class. It's gold.
It felt
Yeah,
like
that too.
it felt like every like line was something that could have been said by me and my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like and it felt just so relatable. Like when Michael Cera's character pulls out the condom and has a lube, and he's like, "What the fuck are you bringing lube for?" And it's like these perfect moments. I'm like, that is
It's
actually
like, what the fuck, Fogel? Like,
Yeah.
you could totally imagine yourself just saying that to your fucking friend, dude.
that's a perfect movie.
Yeah,
Again, like
really
from
good.
start to end. I would love for us to like do like once in a while do like movie breakdowns, like from like start to end. I think that would be kind of a good episode randomly.
Yeah.
Because
we can do
I have
that.
movies lined up like that I want to share with you guys that we can watch. Superbad's like a good one too, though. Like I can always watch Superbad and walk away with something different.
It's so good. It's so
Good
good.
watch.
Maybe we can do that. You guys give us your recommendations. What do you want us to break down?
There's two
We will
movies I
do
want.
it.
There's two movies off the top of my head I would love for us to break down. Maybe
Let me
three.
guess. Let me guess. Rush Hour?
I would do
Rush
it,
Hour
but it's
2 is
not top
amazing.
three. It's not top.
You got any guesses, Victor?
Forrest Gump.
No. But one of
gonna
them
be-
Wait, are they
Ding
funny or are they just movies?
It's going to be like Burlesque.
no, it's gonna be Backdoor Bonanza 3. The two
Yeah,
is kind of a
exactly.
wash.
That's
No,
what I thought.
it's one of the movies we've talked about, and I was shocked you guys haven't seen it. And I think because of that, I think we should recap it.
Which one?
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
I've been meaning to
Oh.
watch that for Cape Red for a
I
while,
think
actually.
that's something we can break
You
down.
own him.
I would also say the other two movies, and one of them is Heavyweights. It's a favorite movie of all time, dude.
I remember you saying that.
You don't like fat kids? I get it, dude. You're gonna just weight shame them. It's gonna get really racial from Victor.
Okay.
The other one is Blank Check. Do you guys know Blank Check?
Yes. Oh my god, I love Blank Check, dude. I'm so down.
Blank
It's gonna
Check.
be 100 times.
So Blank Check is a movie where it starts off with this guy like embezzling money, like $1 million, and he deposits his money into
$1,000,000.
he deposits his money in a bank with some corrupt like high ranking banker person, and there's a mix up where like at some point the criminal runs over the kid's bike and he gives him a blank check, and he like essentially puts down $1 million in a check, and the employee thinks that he sent the kid to pick up the money. That's when hilarity ensues. That's like
I didn't even know that was the story and build up. I just knew that he got his bike hit and he
Yeah.
has a blank check and it's on after that.
it's on.
And you
then
could do so much with $1 million back then. It was like the
There's-
90s, so you could
and
do
there's
everything
a controversial
yeah.
scene
That's like $1 billion now.
with the woman.
with the kiss. So I would
Yeah.
love for us to watch that and really
That's
break
actually
down
so
that.
Is this
that-
the kid and the old woman? The older woman?
She's not
She was
old.
like-
I've seen it. No, I know. She's like a babe, right?
She's like a hot
Yeah.
younger woman,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like a woman.
But
you
it's-
know?
she's,
And-
like,
but
kissing a
he's, like,
boy.
10.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that scene. I don't know how.
We need to break that down. That's a good movie to break
yeah,
down.
okay. If we're picking movies that we love that the other ones haven't seen, I have stuff. I would make you guys probably watch Corky Romano or Joe Dirt. Either one of those. Those are my two
I
favorite movies that
love
nobody
Joe
likes.
Dirt, dude.
Oh, you love it.
I
Okay.
love Joe Dirt.
Wait, have you guys seen Corky Romano?
I have not. No.
Okay, that's what I would pick, dude. That shit is so good.
I don't even know what I would say that you guys haven't seen.
Dude,
Have you
Blank
guys seen
Check,
Trick
he's,
or
like,
Treat?
looking back. It's so good.
Trick or Treat?
Have you
Oh,
seen
that's
Trick
the
or Treat?
horror movie you told us to watch.
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually.
Dude, we could do that. That's fun. Because it's kind of like, it's horror, but it's comedy horror too. Like, it's fun.
Okay. All right. We'll work this into the show as
I
prep.
actually looked up The Kiss, and it is controversial. I have to see this actually because
Maybe that'll be the first movie we
can
watch.
we do watch party? Is that a thing we could do, or we should watch them and then talk about it? Yeah, that's probably better.
No, we could. I mean, we could.
don't know if
What do you
people
guys
can
want to
do that.
see? You guys, do you want to
that's
just see us watch a movie for 3 hours or just report on it later?
3 hours is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Because you'll have to stop with commentary. It's going to turn into like a 3-hour stream.
Yeah, that's why I think we should watch it and then recap
Yeah.
it. Also, have you guys seen Spider-Man? K Fred's asking in
No.
the chat. I haven't seen it either.
I
want
have
to.
not either, but I've heard good things. I want to see the Odyssey. I want to see
Me too.
Spider-Man. Why is everything's happening at the same time?
I have to watch the Odyssey first, and I feel like
Yeah,
they're gonna.
and I
stop
want
showing it in
70
IMAX.
millimeter. I want 70 millimeter. I want. You don't care,
I'm
dude.
caring less about that, and if I can get it in IMAX, I'll just do that. I'm curious what the tickets are now because I feel like the movie is now they're switching to Spider-Man, so it's like
It
like,
was
there's
huge,
only-
dude.
yeah.
Box office numbers were huge. They did really well.
yeah, damn.
I wanna
actually
see it.
love to watch the Odyssey this weekend.
We gotta get out there. We gotta get out there. My brother
I'm
watched
just
it and he
checking
said it
this
was
theater right now.
fantastic.
Did you watch it in
There's no
4DX?
seats. There's no seats.
He did the full shebang. Like
Really?
yeah. He went to the Universal City Walk Theater.
Oh, did he get web shot at his face?
Hopefully not, but who knows?
I mean, you're in Hollywood. You never know, dude. You got to be careful.
Things get shot at your face all the time.
I just checked the theater by my house. There's not a single goddamn seat for 2:15 or 6:15 show for this movie in IMAX. It just doesn't have on Saturday. Not possible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go
Odyssey?
on like a Thursday night or something. Yeah,
Or for
but
Spider-Man.
then I can't go with my friends because they live. Well, maybe we still can actually. Anyway,
Why don't you go watch it by yourself?
I could do that. I've done that before.
I do
That's
like
the type of shit you do when you have
seeing.
the movie pass, though. I don't have it yet.
Oh, I thought you got it, dude. You talked all that shit.
Listen, so check this out. Actually, I have a story. So we were babysitting on Saturday. That's why we went to go see Toy Story 5, her nephew. And we go, and we get there to the theater, and we pull up to the girl who has tickets, and then my girlfriend's like, "Oh, let me find them." So we moved away from the thing because we were blocking people. So we moved to the side. We're looking. I asked the girl, "Hey, can we exchange one of these tickets, and can I buy the movie pass and then get it with that instead of having paid for this?" She's like, she wasn't understanding what I was saying. I asked like 3 times. I'm like, okay, never mind. And then she's looking for the tickets. It turns out she never bought them.
Again?
So, again? No. Yeah, no. Last time it was at the wrong theater. This time
dude.
she just didn't buy them.
What do you
And I was
mean
like,
she didn't buy them? Victor, why aren't you checking this at this stage?
dude, now things will be different. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this because I love her so much. She's so good.
She's pretty
But-
chill.
She's sweet. I love
She's
her.
so cool. She's
Yeah.
beautiful. Everything. She's total score. But she
But-
fucked up the movie tickets, dude. She didn't have them, and I was like, oh my god. And I looked at her and I'm like, are you serious? And I'm like, whatever, dude. And I looked. There were seats all the way on the left, but at least they were middle. They weren't all the way in the front. Because you guys know last time
Oh,
we had to
yeah.
sit in the front, and I was fucking pissed, dude.
The
and I
worst.
thought, oh my god, if I have to watch another movie from the front, I'm gonna flip, dude. Thankfully, there were tickets. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't think I can trust you to buy movie tickets anymore. I just have to do it now, and I feel like I don't know if that's wrong.
That's okay. No,
You know-
I understand, and that's okay.
It's such an
If
interesting
you're being mean,
conversation.
I'm like,
like
I don't know.
dynamic because
Yeah.
I can be like that sometimes where I can kind of be space cadet. I think you'll get pissed off, but then all of a sudden we take it in jest, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say to Guatemalan holds resentment and will hold it against me for years and get super pissed off and say this is why I don't listen. You don't listen. This is the whole thing. So it becomes this whole thing where I'm just a terrible partner. I think that's like it's such an interesting dynamic because like right now we're all
Is the
laughing it off.
watermelon okay? Blink twice if you need help.
I don't know. She gets pissed. She gets pissed.
If it's a lot, I mean, I don't know. I kind of get it, dude. I was
Don't
like,
do it. I mean, figure it out. What do you mean? How do you forget that? That's not you. You look for the receipt.
Okay, but did you walk this through with her? Like, did you get to the checkout line? Like, I don't know.
she says that she did it at work and she thought that she had pressed checkout, but I guess it didn't go through. She
Yeah.
probably got distracted at work. She was busy. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's
She
the thing.
says,
You
"I
look
can-
for the
won't buy 'em at
confirmation
work
email.
anymore." You do. And
You
know
look
what
for
I
the
like to do?
every time. It's,
Well, you don't. I don't know if they have this on Android, but I like when I buy movie tickets. They say, "Do you want to add them to your wallet?" And then you just double tap, and they go, "Yep," and it just shows the thing.
They
the
do
QR
have
code.
that
Do you guys
on
have QR codes? Oh, well, so they have that, and you just scan it.
I know.
have
I
the
add it to
internet?
my wallet immediately.
Dude, I love that.
yeah,
I love
I'm
the
a
wallet.
caveman.
I like the Android copied that to have the wallet. That's nice.
They had it first.
I don't know about all that. But yeah, so anyway, that happened, and it was a little tough. But you know what? The movie was
Gaslight,
good.
gaslight.
And sometimes people have different strengths and weaknesses. And
Hey,
buying
hey.
movie tickets is actually her secret weakness, which it could be worse. We could be worse at other things, you know?
Okay,
Not so bad.
let's talk about this. You get food from the drive-thru.
Mhm.
You're
Who here,
rage baiting me already.
who here checks the food in the bag before you start taking off in the parking lot? Assuming that like
I look at it
I drive a
quickly,
little
yeah.
bit. I drive
I
up
also
a little
drive
bit.
a little bit. I'll take it inside.
I don't
yeah.
need to like do it in the window. Like that's
I don't want
crazy.
them looking at me.
Yeah, I don't need to be like, can you check that? But
But I'll
I'm
pull
looking.
up one car up and then look.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
I don't look. I just
What?
trust. I trust.
No, that's a
I-
mistake.
Depends. It depends what
They're
it is.
done. They're like 17-year-old people that don't even want to be there and are like burnouts, dude.
Okay. Well, all the time or sometimes?
Sometimes.
I don't
Mark.
check. I
Do
don't
you
check.
always. Oh, you
Ever?
never check.
Ever?
So
The only time I'll check is if the Guatemalan calls it out, right? So like, I won't check, and sometimes she'll call it out. Sometimes I won't. I'm like, it's fine. the time when she really leans into, did you check? Did you check? And I say,
check.
no. And that's when I get burned by the employee. And then it becomes the whole thing of like, why didn't you check? I told you. This
told you to
always
check.
happens. This always happens. It
Dude.
doesn't always happen.
But it happens though. It happens
it
enough
happens.
that it's like.
But
what's
that's
the memory?
why you check. That's the same reason why you go look for the receipt, man. It's not that hard. You
Here's
just
the
do
thing.
it.
If I'm getting food from El Pollo Loco, I will check because I need to have that cilantro cream dressing for my tostada salad. And I have left and gone all the way home, and I never fucking forget it. I actually have changed Pollo Locos because the one over there forgot the sauce 3 times ago, but I'm still holding it against them. They've given me multiple orders that were fine since they fucked up like a year ago, but I'm still mad at them. So I've just gone to another one that doesn't even have a drive-through because I don't trust them. They probably don't even work there anymore, but I don't trust it, dude. I can't go to the Pollo Loco right there on Riverside. Nope.
Mark, I guess that's the difference. Do you get mad if your order's wrong? What do you do if your order's wrong? And you just got home, they're missing your item. It's not even there altogether. What do you do?
I'm disappointed.
Do you
But you're
call?
not mad?
No, it takes a lot to get me mad.
See, that's the difference. I'm mad, and I think Victor's mad. If you don't get your food, I might even cry. I'm gonna be upset because now what am I gonna do?
Okay.
I'm upset.
Get
I
back
ate
in the car
Pollo
and
Loco
go.
bowl with salsa instead of
Oh,
cilantro.
see, your item wasn't missing entirely. At
No,
least.
no, the tostada salad is nothing without the cilantro dressing. If you don't have that, it's not good.
Let's say you order a
had to
couple
eat it.
cheeseburgers and stuff for some people at your house, but your cheeseburger's missing. Just yours.
Oh, mine's
Are
not
you
missing.
mad?
It was his is missing. This one's mine.
Yeah.
Got it.
How about
got it.
this? You guys split that one. That's what I'll say.
I'll drive
Wait,
back.
can I tell you guys something else about picking up food and fast food and stuff?
Yeah.
I drove in. So today I was hungry because we had a meeting at work and there was food. And so I didn't eat lunch at the right time. I ate food earlier and it fucked up my whole food cycle. And I was telling people at work, they were laughing at me. Now it happened. So I was driving home
Uncrustable?
from work. I did have an Uncrustable, but it's still the timing was wrong. Everything got fucked up. So listen, so I had some food and then I'm driving home and I'm like, I need to get food before the pod today because I'm going to be so hungry. And I was driving past the In-N-Out that I drive past every day when I drive home. And I said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to go. And
You're such a fake for that.
I know. And there was no line. That's why I was like, wow. So I just pulled up behind this car and I'm just sitting there. You know, you get in the line, you just sit. I'm sitting there on my phone in my car. Just chilling around. I'm waiting, still waiting. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? It's kind of not moving for a while. Whatever. Still distracted on my phone, just chilling. Eventually, this homeless guy walks up and he's going like this. And I looked at him like, is he looking at me? And he's same thing. He was spinning his hand around, doing this symbol. And I'm like, what? And he's looking. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm in the line behind a parked car. There was no line. I was literally in line behind a parked car for 5 minutes. And the homeless guy had to shed his light on me because I would have sat there. I don't know how long. I don't know.
How long were you there?
In like 7 minutes.
Victor.
Just sitting there. I don't know.
Victor.
I don't know. Maybe it was like, no.
Victor.
No, it was probably like 4 minutes. But that's still a while because the lights weren't on, nothing. It wasn't moving. And I just thought, yeah, that's In-N-Out. I thought I was getting a deal because the line was so short behind that car.
Yeah.
And someone got in line behind me. And I'm like, okay, we're chilling.
Oh
And I was just we were
my
both sitting
gosh.
there. And then the homeless guy goes like this, and his sign was bad, I will say. He should have been like, there's no line. But he was
At
doing
least
the
he
spin
realized there was
Yeah.
no
He did it like
line.
4 times. Yeah,
Okay.
no, he did.
Show us what he did.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
he
show
went
it
like
again.
this, and he was just spinning his hand around like this. Spin.
So
And
then
I'm
what's
like, is there
what-
like...
Then what's a symbol you would have done to indicate there was no line? Because you're giving him shit. for this.
There's no line. That's what I did. Line. No. Shaking head. No line. Go around. He was doing go around. Anyway.
You're
it
so
was bad.
ungrateful. You're lucky he even said anything to you and tried to shed his guiding light on you. How long would you have been there, dude?
Dude.
It
a
would
while.
have gone. It would have kept going. You would
There
have
was
probably
no
been there for like
line.
15, 20 minutes and been like, okay, what's going on?
Listen to this. This is an absurd situation, though. It's never that short. It's never that short. I drive past it every day. It's never that short. And then when I got in the line, I drove around and I was so far in and I was sitting there and I was like, I don't even want this. And I just left, dude, because I was shook up from all of it. He was still sitting there.
So
I
you
didn't
didn't
give him
get
any
food?
money. No, I left. I couldn't get the in and out after that because I was ashamed of fucking being in line behind a parked car for an extended period of time. So I left.
Oh my god. That is kind of
Yeah.
something to be ashamed of. I understand.
I know.
That is a good thing.
I
got
did that
embarrassed.
today. I was spaced. That's why you don't text and drive. Because your awareness is not as good.
Do you want to
And
know
you'll get in
something
line
crazy?
behind a parked car.
I texted and drove today, and I thought of you,
That shit's sick, huh?
and I
What, did it give you
hated
a
it.
rush?
But do you want me to tell you what I wrote? I'll tell you exactly what I wrote.
Hmm.
I was listening to that song that reminded me of Superbad, and I put Superbad on Bible while I was driving.
Good for you. You know
Wasn't
what?
that
You
a
need to bring
good
stuff.
ad? That was a good. It was worth the risk, but I had my eyes on the road most of the time. To be perfectly honest,
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
You can't look away. But I'm not doing it again. I didn't like it.
I'm just looking and I'm just going right back. And I have very good peripheral vision.
Yeah,
I don't trust
all it
that.
takes is 1 second, and you'll run over an Amish family, and you're done, dude.
That's
You're
true.
done.
Let me
They
ask
won't
you guys
know,
something.
though. They don't even know how texting works. They won't know how to prove it.
Leave the
But I hope I
Amish
hit an
alone.
Amish person. An Amish person won't be able to prove it. Go ahead, Evelyn. Sorry.
That's not true. That's not true.
Mm.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Switch vibes a little bit here. Where do you keep clutter in your house?
Drawers.
Drawers in like a desk in a specific space. All of the drawers in the kitchen. Where?
I got one in my kitchen. It's a small items drawer, pens, scissors, things like that. I got another one in my bedroom. That's like my personal junk. So like Pokemon cards, little speakers, like speaker wire, like old wallets.
So you
and
have
stuff
like the
that.
junk
Yeah.
drawers, but you don't have like
two.
a space. Like it's not like your room is the messy part of your life, or like your closet or your desk. Like nothing like
Oh
that.
no, these are contained situations.
Contained.
No mess can be like out. We might have people over.
No open mess. Do you have any
No open
mess
mess.
in your house, Mark?
Yes. Before, years ago, pre-Guatemalan, I would just throw my shit everywhere, and it would be
Everywhere all the time. Wow.
it would be mayhem, but it would be controlled mayhem, and I would know where things were. That's
You
kind
know
of
which
how I
pile
operate.
everything is in.
Clutter doesn't bother me. I'd walk over things. Once you walk over something 3 times, that's it. You're gonna walk over it forever. That's kind of just that's how it is.
Where's your clutter now?
Now, she bought this little like mini multi-component shelf for me to drop like little knickknacks in there. So I throw things in there.
She got him a little box for his thingies.
A little box.
She gave him a shelf.
She's like, "This is cubbies
That's
for
so
you."
sweet.
And then what I'll do is like if I get like this whole like jacket situation and sweaters, like I hate having to fold them and put them away. So I'll just shove them in like a drawer in a closet. I'll just shove it and come back to it later.
In your bedroom closet.
Okay,
In the
so
walkway.
a little bit of walkway
What is the
closet
walkway?
moment. A little bit of not your room really.
No, not in my room. I have stuff like in like
She's about to
scattered
psychoanalyze us. What does it mean?
Yeah. It means you're gay.
Love a psychoanalysis. The research has come back, and we have determined that you are both gay. Just kidding. I saw this post that said a Japanese feng shui master told me that the clutter in your home is a map of the areas where your life is stuck. Which I was like, that is so interesting to think about. And for me, like, it's 100% like my closet. Like, my closet is the place where I just, like, will throw things. It's clean, but it's, like, stacked in piles. And then later I'm like, oh, there's too many options. I got to clean it up. Like, it's always my closet. And apparently this has a meaning behind it. And part of this would contribute to Mark, for example, who just shows all these, like, jackets in his closet, right? And it says, if you have an overflowing closet, it's old identities. You're holding on to versions of yourself that you've already outgrown. And I was like, is that true? Like, I start sitting there, like, psychoanalyzing myself, like, is that real? Is it not real? Mark, do you feel like that is you at all?
No, I just have too many jackets. And
He's like, fuck that.
yeah, and I can't put them somewhere. And the main closet in the room is like at capacity on that rack. Like there's too many shirts. I have a lot of shirts hanging. Guatemalan has their own shirts and dresses hanging. Nothing's at capacity. I can't hang jackets there. I have just too many jackets, and I
There's
like
a-
I like jackets, and I can't wear them for fucking 4 months because it's 98 degrees.
I don't know. I
There's a bunch
kind
of
of do
jackets
it.
by our front door, and it's like we use these for 2 months. Like,
Yeah.
I never use it.
Never
I don't
touch
know,
it.
It's
Never
silly.
touch
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doubting the psychoanalysis of feng shui. I'll give them that.
Sounds like
That-
you are.
But that does not
Debate.
apply to me.
Okay, Mark. You said you have a drawer in your bedroom and a drawer in your kitchen, right?
Me, yes.
Victor. does.
Victor, sorry, Victor. Oh gosh, I'm out of my head. It says cluttered bedroom equals cluttered mind, carrying old worries and emotional weight into every new day. And then the kitchen is self-neglect. You've been surviving instead of truly taking care of yourself. What say you is feng shui, right?
No, absolutely not. My room is clean. I have random things in a drawer because they have to go somewhere. You know, not everything can be perfectly organized. Some
Okay.
shit you gotta just be able to toss it in
So
there.
I guess what's going
The
on
kitchen
is
is clean too.
when Evelyn's asking, "Do you have clutter?" Then what you're saying is you have no clutter.
Yeah.
Because like, so Evelyn, like, his feng shui is completely,
He's perfect, dude.
he's perfect.
I am
He
the
can
perfect feng shui
elevate to
being.
the state of nirvana, dude, because he's mastered life.
I guess like our bookshelf is overflowing a little bit. Sorry, I just read a lot.
You know
No, but
what's
see-
funny? Even as I was going through it, I also didn't think that it was actually a reflection of whatever, but I just thought it was fun anyway. So I thought I'd bring it here and make you guys.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't mean to stomp on it.
I don't
It's
think you're.
just-
Like, I don't
I
think
love
you're,
psychoanalyzing you guys.
I don't think you're messy or have a lot of clutter. I would assume that. Are you a person that has clutter?
Like in my closet,
but
when
that's not-
things
that's
like
not out,
openly,
though.
when things start, I mean, not everything is put away, but it's ordered.
Okay,
Fair.
because that closet I'm talking about in the walkway. So there's my room, right? If I walk out, there's the other room across, and there's a bathroom to the right, living room to the left.
Okay.
Okay. Not a lot of clutter outside, but what I do is like, I'm not folding these jackets or my jeans and putting them away neatly. I'm literally shoving them in there so the Guatemalan doesn't yell at me again. So I'm hiding things. I'm hiding the mess because by design,
Yeah.
I am messy. Like, my car is fucked up. Like, it's not that bad. Like, it's not hot girl bad, but it's like there's just shit there. There's like I have jackets in my car because I can't hide them in the closet.
How do you got to get rid of some of these
So you
jackets,
just
man.
have mess everywhere in your life,
You
which
need a
feng
coat
shui. You guys are
Oh my god, dude! Have you
polar
not seen-
opposites.
My desk at work is a complete fucking bomb of like shit everywhere.
I have a drawer with a bunch of shit at work too. It's just a bunch of random
I'll
stuff
take
in there.
remind me to take a picture of my desk and I'll show you what it looks like. It's Chipotle napkins. It's paper that I think I'm gonna
I
need at
also
some
have
point.
Chipotle napkins.
Dude, Chipotle napkins are actually top tier. Out of all the
I have like
napkins,
4 of them.
Chipotle holds up really well because when I walk and I sweat, the Chipotle napkins hold up over time. Everything else just disintegrates.
Oh my god! It's just a gray sweat liquor.
I'm just saying.
My
so
desk
something,
is nice at work though. If you look at it from like standing, it's not bad. Just don't go in the drawer. I think that's fair.
I will. This is like anywhere, the drawer, the room.
Yeah.
I like have things that I like out, and it
Mm-hmm.
looks, I think, to other people like a lot, but to me, it's not like messy. But when it starts actually getting messy, I feel overwhelmed. So then I have to clean it. So like that junk drawer will live for like a month and a half, and then one day I'm just like, I've had enough, and I'll pull it out and I'll reorganize it. It's just like my room, like the reorganizing the room. Like I just feel like it's not right after a while, and I gotta fix it up.
It is interesting how people have different tolerances for things though. Because sometimes I'll go over to my like friends or acquaintances' houses and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this place is so messy and cluttery. Like it's so cluttery. That's what it is. Like sometimes I
Clutter?
don't have that many things. I don't want things everywhere. And sometimes you'll go to people's houses, and again, nothing wrong with it. We're all just different, right? Like I like empty space sometimes. I want negative space. I don't want something on everything. And that's something that we had to talk through because she has a lot of knickknacks, and I don't like that. Like I don't want a thing on every
Oh.
extra space on the bookshelf. Like just leave it empty. It's okay. That's how I feel. Like I like not having stuff out.
Whoa. I think I have a lot of knickknacks. Like just little things that I have to like have out. So maybe I'm more like you know who in that way.
I sometimes go to people's houses and they have like little paintings and little pictures of random things and old ladies and horses and black and white shit and like random stuff, and it's all like eclectically put together and they're very proud of it, and it's like a vibe and a look, right? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
Like kind of
like a gallery
little
wall.
stuff everywhere. Yeah, and I look at that and I'm like, that gives me anxiety. Like I hate when people have a bunch of shit all over the walls just like splattered about. Like I need.
Have you
like,
seen my
lines.
wall?
No.
I'll show you.
Don't show it to me on the show. It's gonna fuck me up. And then
No, I'm
I'll
gonna
send you what
show it
I
to
have,
you.
what wall I made, because it's like 2 nice lines and then a picture frame, and that's all I want, right? And then there's all this stuff on like that not from me. So everybody's different, but it is just funny seeing that. That's all.
I've learned a lot about you today, both of you.
Yeah, it's interesting talking about what we got. This looks cluttery to me, but again, it's like I've been mentioning this and nothing happens. So
I
it's
see
like,
the producer taking a picture too.
Yeah,
Is
he's
your
doing
wall
his
like
wall.
mine? Your wall's like mine. Yeah.
Wait, let me see this wall.
Is that too much?
Oh my god! See, yeah, I'm like when I see that, it's like there's so many things.
That's my
dude.
wall. But that's like
What?
no,
But that's
like
also
all
kind
my
of
wall.
fun. It's like a look, right? But I just don't know that I want that every day. Like I might like that like at work or something.
I just like all of those things. Like Tony's is a little cleaner.
Tony's
than
is
mine. It's a
fine.
little more orderly.
It's not
Mine
that
is
bad.
like I've painted several of these, and then like Polaroids of my family, and then you gotta have Wayne's World, dude. And then one
I
is a
guess so.
photo that my brother took, and a record. Like there's just like things that I have that I'm like I can't just put this in a drawer. You want me to put that all in a drawer?
I destroy all sip and paint paintings. I banish them to the nether realm. Anybody who wants to put a sip and paint painting
They're
up on
not
the house?
sip
No.
and paint painting. I painted
Oh
them
no
in
no!
my
I'm
house.
just saying as an example of like something that I'm like doesn't make the cut. Like
No, sip
I'm
and
very
paints don't
stingy.
make the cut. No, but
Sip
I
doesn't make
painted.
cut.
It's a crap. That used to be in my bathroom. That's why I painted that. It was in my bathroom. Isn't that hilarious?
I'm gonna get you like a little
is.
picture photo album.
Can we talk about sip and paints for a second?
Yes.
Yeah.
How dare everyone make fun of my shit when I'm drawing, dude? It's so fucked up. It's honestly, people, words matter sometimes, and like
Yeah.
We should go to a sip and paint. That'd be so fun.
we're at a sip and
That would be
paint,
fun, but then we'll just trash them after.
and the whole point is like, hey man, this is all equal playing field. Sure, I'm an artist, but it's just a safe place, right? It's all good. Just drink your wine,
We're
drink
just having
your
fun.
drink your
Yeah.
Coronas, and it's gonna be a vibe. And then all of a sudden, like my 4th grade anxiety comes out because I can't draw, and all of a sudden I'm working on something, and then someone peeks over my shoulder, and then Podmaster Flex, fuck you, bro, you're one of them too. Like, he's like,
I would do the same thing, dude. I would do the same thing. I'd be like,
what is that? Is that a tree? That's not what she drew. And I'm like,
Are we painting the same thing?
yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like I followed along, and this is what my brain to like hand will do. And then everyone's like, get over here, look at this, look at what he's doing, look how wrong he is. And then everyone starts looking, and everyone's 3 drinks in, and everyone's all judgy as fuck. And I was like, bro, what the hell?
I'm 100% judging.
Dude,
your
I
paintings
know.
out of
You know
the
what?
sip and paint.
The last time we went, I had ringers because Javi and Carlos were there, and those guys are artists.
They're really good.
Those
Yeah,
guys are
I
really
see that
artists.
in the Soy Julio says Mark's clearly triggered because his best friends are
No, but
artists.
but you know what? I loved it. I loved that because then people making fun of me saw what they did, and they were all pissed. And I was like, yeah, that's how I feel when looking at your piece of shit compared
Now
to my
you
guys
get
up there.
it.
Now,
Yeah.
now you know. But like, how dare you make fun of my shit? I
I
hate that.
can't wait to make fun of it. We'll run it back.
I would be down to do that. I would
We
also be
should
down
do
to do
that.
the pottery one. They do that too, where you make like a vase. Everybody makes
Oh,
like a
yeah,
vase,
yeah.
and you what is it? You like shape it with your hands and stuff. That'd be cool.
I would be
I'm
down
down
for
with
that.
that, dude.
But only if we recreate the ghost scene where someone
I knew
jumps
you
from
were gonna
behind.
say that. Sure,
We're
you
all
can
gonna make
hold
dicks.
Victor's fupa, okay, and then put your arms around him, and I'll just take the
You
video.
think they get mad at people for making like phallic shapes there, or they just laugh? Like it has to happen every time, right?
It
Those are, like,
depends on
rules.
the place, I think.
Because I think if we're drinking, you cannot stop me from making it look like a dick for like 5 seconds, and then I'll probably switch it back. But I will show the guys like, look, and then you switch. It's fine. You gotta let me do that.
Now you gotta make a vagina,
He
dude.
is Jonah Hill in Superbad, dude. He's just like building that monkey banana dong pottery
Yeah,
class.
I'll do that. And be like, like that. That's what you do.
It's my key
It
holder.
was such a good movie when he's holding the eggs behind Jules and like project. Oh my god, that was just such a high school moment.
It's great. I should probably watch that. I'll watch that.
Legendary. We should watch. Superbad. Okay, speaking of more things to watch, are you guys Witcher fans? Have we talked about Witcher before?
You brought up The Witcher last time.
Oh, I brought it up.
I
Did we
like
talk
it.
about this already? If I was probably
I don't know.
trash. Oh my god.
No, you
You
did.
brought up The Witcher, but
not
I don't
this.
think you put in the. My thing with The Witcher is I played Witcher 3, and I always start playing like a couple like hours into it, and I'm like, oh, I'll come back to it. Then I forget everything, and I don't remember what's going on, and I have to start over again.
Finish it.
Neither of you finished the game.
Too many things on the map. Yeah. But I
Did you
watched the
ever
shows.
watch the series?
Yeah.
No.
No for
Yeah.
Mark, yes for Rick. Okay.
I watched the anime. There's like a Witcher anime. It's pretty good. I watched some Witcher stuff.
Are you watching, Victor, the no longer Henry Cavill version of Witcher?
No.
So this is a big deal. Mark, do you even know what happened?
He thought it was shit, and then they replaced him, right?
Yeah, so I mean, sure, that's one version of those events.
That's what I
Henry
heard.
Cavill disagreed with how it was being executed in the show and thought it should be closer to the original storyline in some ways, etc. So he left the show after a couple of seasons, and they replaced Henry Cavill with Liam Hemsworth. And it took me a really long time, Victor, because I was like, I don't want to watch him not be Henry Cavill. Like, I don't need to see that, like, I'm annoyed. And then finally I was like,
anyway.
I want to know what the storyline is, dude. I want to know what happens. So I hated it immediately. Okay, I forced myself to watch it, but I hated it immediately. I was like, this is wrong. It just feels wrong. Like, it's not the same person. The delivery of the lines isn't the same. But it's crazy because the rest of the storyline is still good. They took some interesting turns, but it's just not right, I still think. I'm going to say don't watch it. That's my recommendation. I don't know if that's crazy.
Liam Hemsworth is lame, dude. I don't want to watch this guy.
It's not
And
right,
Henry Cavill
dude.
is so legit.
Yeah.
I think he's so cool. He's truly a nerd. He likes so much nerdy
legit.
stuff.
Yeah.
And they gave it all away for some bullshit. He was probably right.
Yeah,
He
I
was
think
right. I don't know it, but I think he was right.
yeah, me too actually. And I feel bad because it's not like I'm not just like a Liam Hemsworth hater, like I probably dislike J-Law more than Liam, which is hilarious. But like I can't get with it, dude. He doesn't match the part. Do you like Liam Hemsworth, Mark?
I'm like indifferent on him. He does not trigger me like Jennifer Lawrence does for you. He just like Liam Hemsworth.
I'm
is
coming
just-
around. I'm coming around.
Are you?
Sure.
You're lying.
Damn, you hate her, dude. I can see it come. Your
No,
posture's
she's
getting all
great.
bad. Like
She's great. She's great. I love her. Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
No, it's. I mean, there's a whole thing right now, right, with shows where like you're like, oh, I'm gonna get invested in this, and all of a sudden they just cancel it, like during that. This
Yeah.
is essentially canceling the show when you just change actors midstream. Like the only reason why that should ever happen is like there's some catastrophe, like knock on wood. Like in Better Call Saul, like when Bob Odenkirk filming the last season had a heart attack on set. I think in a different universe, if you passed, you have to recast him to finish the series because of something like that. But like when you lose the actor because your writing sucks, no, that's a fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
That really is.
I think it shows. It's kind of sad. It shows. So, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, my recommendation is meh. Don't do it. K-Fred, Liam Hemsworth is eh. See, oh my gosh. He has some okay roles, but not any standout ones to me. Yeah, I don't see the spark in the same way that I did with Henry. And I just had to talk about that. It's really been weighing on me a little bit, I think. It's different. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too
So
much.
many hours dedicated to this show, and I'm just bummed, dude.
I want to spend
Yeah,
the
it is
last
a bummer.
I want to spend the last segment of the podcast before we go to Pillow Talk talking about Evelyn, the other thing you put in the show Bible.
I'm gonna talk about that too.
I saw a TikTok that said this guy is a peeing. He said, I want to make it very clear. My household is a peeing while sitting down household. And he explained the reason why. But before I go into the reason why, I want to hear what you guys think of that. How do you feel if somebody tells you, you walk into your bromie's home and he says, I just want you to know this is a peeing while sitting down household?
I'll be
No,
like, yeah, for sure, no problem. And then I'll just pee standing up anyway. The fuck?
he's gonna put his ear to
talking
the
about?
door and hear the stream.
You got cameras? No way.
So you guys
I
never
know
pee
how to
sitting
pee
down?
standing up.
Do you pee sitting
No.
down?
No.
Never?
No. No.
Okay, we can never say never because if you're doing number 2, then you're doing number 1. So
You're already
the answer
there, sure.
you can't say never.
Sure,
But
sure,
I'm
sure,
I'm
sure.
I am not exclusively
Isolated.
sitting down to pee. I'm not Mr.
Correct.
Alpha macho dude, but there are some things where I'm just like I can't bring myself to say it's time to pee. Let me go ahead and pull my under or down to my ankles and then sit down and just no. It's
I don't
not.
know. Okay, Fred, how can you enforce that? I don't know. I don't know how he would enforce that. Okay.
He has a camera.
The
Camera.
crazy part is like this guy was also like a no why the fuck would I ever pee while sitting down, right? Then he said one day he was standing up, normal day, morning pee, and this stream of light hit through like a window at a certain angle, maybe change of seasons, who knows. And he saw the amount of like liquid that was blasting off from inside of the toilet outside of the toilet from peeing while standing. Like the
Okay.
physics of that actually forced these like little water pee particles to just like jump out. And he was like, and he thought about his daughters walking around barefoot on that same exact floor, right around that toilet. And he said that's why he established a peeing while sitting down household,
Okay.
which I totally respect.
Dude, he was what he was seeing at that moment was Aurora Borealis. The light struck
Okay.
Miracle.
perfectly,
Okay.
It's a
and he
gift.
was able to see the northeastern hemisphere of the Aurora Borealis. Um, okay, I mean, if we're gonna go down that road, can we at least talk about how urine is sterile? Like, is it
Technically, I guess
really?
It is. That's what they say, right?
That doesn't mean that it won't foster germs or bacteria or encourage that. Like it doesn't matter.
I think it's user error, and I think he's peeing wrong.
Whoa.
I've peed into many toilets. I've not had like some freaking beam of light coming into the bathroom, coming through the middle.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty certain that I'm not splashing piss everywhere. I think you just got to hit it at the right spot, and it's like the stream just kind of, it just goes. Like,
I mean,
Oh.
like,
what
yeah.
the hell is he doing?
Good
I
follow
don't
up question. Do you close the lid when you flush it?
Yeah,
I started to.
I do
You
that.
gotta, dude. You gotta. That shit gets like flying up in the air.
I don't really care about that either.
This,
Sometimes I look down to make sure it's all gone. I'm flushing and looking through it, dude. I don't really care.
he's not a God fearing man.
I close my
He'd
mouth.
just be
So if I-
texting and driving and
But if
doing
I'm
all
doing-
kinds of insane shit.
But if I'm doing a courtesy flush when I'm sitting on the toilet, is my ass the barrier to stop the stuff from swirling out?
Pretty much, yeah.
Temporarily, yeah.
But there's
until
some
you
wind
get
coming out
up.
like from your nuts. There's some particles flying out
Yeah,
from the little gap.
some are flying out.
Because
from
my
the
penis is
nose.
so
That little
small. Yeah, it just like there's a huge gap right there in the toilet where it just shoots right up.
There's a little gap
The best
coming
part
out.
about me putting that topic on Bible was the producer man saying that his father-in-law had to pee sitting down because the Guatemalan in-law saw him peeing standing up, and then she wanted to do that too, so he had to start peeing while sitting down, which is just hilarious.
Go ahead.
Hilarious.
That's her. Go ahead.
Victor, your mom in the YouTube chat, if I'm not mistaken. Evelyn, you are 100% correct. Only sterile while in bladder.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shout out your
I
mama?
mean, again,
Thank
it
you,
could
mama.
be. That sounds like her.
Thank you, mama.
Sounds like something she'd say. Yeah, I mean, look, again, don't pee all over the place. Me and Mark were getting wings the other day, and we were both in the bathroom at the same time, and I was so mad because somebody peed all over the toilet seat, and I yelled about it. And it's like, Who are these fucking people? I flushed the toilet to test to see if it would flash out a bunch of water, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it just has a strong flush, so that's why it's covered in water. No splash. No splash. Somebody pissed all over it and just walked away. Those
That's
people
worse.
need to
That
be.
is worse.
Those need to be people need to be like tied up somewhere. Like it's so bad. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. It infuriates me. Like
Did I tell you guys
It's
this one
not
time
okay.
when I was an undergrad in my dorm? When I went to a women's college, mind you, in my dorm,
awesome. All chicks.
somebody took a shit like right in front of the toilet. Like if they went to go poop and then they like didn't sit
They're
down
panicking.
fast enough and like missed
Yeah.
by her and didn't clean it up. Didn't clean it up and just left
Dude.
it there. That is in. Those people do not deserve to get.
That's crazy,
I,
dude.
like-
I expect more from women too. I really do. I have a very high double standard sometimes, and that's with the women. I'm like, I think I expect more from you. And if
Also,
for
we
women
could
to-
have male guests, so arguably it could have been a dude, but who knows?
I don't know. Like
I don't know. I don't even know who it was. We never figured it out.
Wait, but
That
is this
stuff
guy
is
gonna?
so bad?
So is he instituting the no standing while peeing rule only at home? Because if he's going out in public, is he?
I think
still
it's
gonna-
only at home. He didn't elaborate, but I
Because his
I would
daughters are
believe
wearing
it's only-
shoes in other
Yeah.
places. It's all about
Yeah,
his daughter's
who cares?
feet.
It's all about the daughter's feet. Yeah.
It's a stupid policy. I don't agree with it. I don't know who this is, but
Dude,
I
that's
just feel
wild,
like, come
man.
on,
I mean, if I ever make it big, what I want is I want a urinal in my home.
that would be sick.
I want that.
Just
think
sit
that-
down, dude. You're fine.
I'm not going to sit down at a urinal. The urinal is like a sign of like I made it. Like
You don't need it.
Yeah,
you don't need
Just
it.
go sit down.
You don't need
I
it,
don't
but
like
you want.
flushing when I pee. I wish I could just urinals are the best. You just let it. It just goes.
It's urinal is like
It's
one of those
perfect.
perfect things in life where like the world is a better place because of it.
They didn't used to do that though. When we were kids, you had to flush it, and now they just like go down this weird little hole. And
Oh, it just goes down
away.
a drain, and you don't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
it's
I don't
still,
know
like,
this.
They don't
guys.
have
You
water
to
now.
inform me.
They you just pee into it, and it's like it's like a smart
Ew, does
urinal.
it stink more?
No,
No, because it's
Thanks.
always like if you clean it.
it goes
there
down
water?
into some system, and it's clean. It cleans it. No,
There's
Yeah,
no
speaking of-
water.
Speaking of like old like stuff, like you know what I miss about elementary school was the powdered soap when you'd wash your hands.
yeah, it's like
Dude.
grated cheese. I
Yeah, and like
that.
when you would
I don't
rub your
remember
hands.
that.
Nah, you're too young, dude. Like that's when schools
Really?
went away from powdered soap. It was so fucking like coarse, and like so you'd rub it, and you'd have this like good sensation of rubbing the soap
Yeah.
in. I miss that, dude. I want that to come back. You know, I want D's nuts to come back because D's nuts had a good strong 2000 like 90s and 2000s. I want that to come back. I want powdered soap to come back too.
Sure. You're
I
not.
like the
That's
coffee
not the thing you're
cakes
the
in
most.
school.
I'll take the coffee cakes,
God, I love those.
or
coffee
like the
cakes.
little,
So good.
you know, the waffles that you could dip in the little syrup. Those little like waffle sticks with the sausage. That was dank.
I
I'll
like
take
the
that.
sausage patties.
Yeah, I like those too. Yeah,
Like that hit.
those
I
flat
used to have a
ones.
McRib. We had a McRib in my high school that I would
Oh,
fuck with too.
I didn't like those.
I did.
know-
I would eat that.
I like the chalupa though. I was like the little crispy ends and the inside.
We had the rectangle pizza with 2 pepperoni pieces on it.
That's so
That was
bad.
not my favorite.
What the hell
We
was
had a
that?
Michi's pizza. We had a Michi's pizza at my school, and I would literally run from biology when I was in 9th grade. Run to get a pizza because I wanted that fresh shit. Me and my homies would run because we were
That's
still
so
kids in
funny.
9th
Yeah.
grade.
Yeah.
And by the time you're in 12th grade, you're like, look at these freshmen running for pizza. They're so stupid. Oh my god.
We had
I
Domino's.
could totally see you doing that.
We had
Oh,
Domino's.
wow,
Yeah.
bougie,
Wow,
dude.
you're bougie, dude.
What?
Yeah, like you had to buy it for like what? Isn't Amici's better? That's Italian.
Amici's is like a place that
Yeah.
makes Italian food. Yeah.
Dude, we didn't even have a cafeteria in my high school. Okay.
What?
What did
Yeah. They would just like hire a person who like we knew through somebody else, like the dean, to like who like owned a restaurant to come bring like
How
breakfast
many of
burritos
there
or
were-
cheeseburgers.
How many of you were there?
My graduating class was 126.
Did you go to school in a militia? Like what the hell is
Yeah,
going on
what
here,
the
dude?
Fuck.
I went to Catholic school. Have we not talked about this?
No.
Oh,
Well, I
I
mean-
went to Catholic high school.
Every-
With only girls?
No.
Oh, there was 120 of you guys, and it was just That's a small circuit.
Yeah, it was
Mark,
girls and guys.
Irregardless, dude, like how did you eat food?
stop that.
Like, wait, I'm confused by this.
Like, did they have it like in a box and everybody just walked up and grabbed one? Like, what?
Yeah, like they showed up right at lunchtime. They drove over from the restaurant. They had a fixed amount: breakfast burritos, cheeseburgers, sometimes grilled cheese. Like it was very limited. You got one if you were in the right spot in line, or you didn't. And if you didn't, you just go get like chips and a Gatorade from the vending machine.
This is weird, dude. Like, in
That
my
is
mind,
super weird.
that is really
There's,
weird.
I still don't think there's a cafeteria in there. Right?
So people went hungry sometimes. Like
Yeah.
there was just not enough food for all the kids.
Yeah, if you came out late, there's and
The fuck kind
the
of
food sold out. It's
Okay,
sold out.
well, I mean, like, Victor, she went to Catholic school. Jesus broke bread and just made it fed the whole school. You know, like
Dude, the calzones, the calzones.
Made
That
by
was like the
Jesus.
number one. That was LAUSD before I went Catholic school.
okay.
The LAUSD calzones. Those were so good. Do you remember those?
I do remember those.
No.
Delish. Everybody would fight over those. Like people would trade them and shit for like other things.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, those were.
We
hot.
didn't have calzones. At my
That was
school.
when I did have a cafeteria, and then things changed, dude.
I don't know. Well, hey, I think that's a good place to end for Pillow Talk. Before we wrap up, reminder: Sunday, Pasadena Ice House. The show is shifted to 5 p.m. All right. It was once 7 o'clock, but I said, you know what? I hate doing stand up when the sun was down. So I want people to come through to the Pasadena Ice House. Tickets still available. It's on our Instagram.
Catch the matinee.
And then you can watch Spider-Man No Way Home after. Not No Way Home. Brand New World. Wait, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We all know that I don't know. We've talked
I
about
don't
this before.
But come through to the Pasadena Ice House because it's going to be cooking 5 p.m. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good outing, and I think you'll have a good time. So come through.
Sick.
Who wants to take us home?
I'll do it. You guys, we are to live and talk in LA. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. As you know, we're live on YouTube and Twitch every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. But you can catch us on the podcast app, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast Thursday mornings. So check us out on your drive home. I'm actually going to be at Mark's show on Sunday. So you guys come out and I'll finally be at a thing and then we can hang out if you're listening. And yeah, don't forget to hang out for Pillow Talk, you guys. Peace. Put it on record, bro. There it is, dude.
Shit, dude, you put on wax, bro.
Shit, can't
I'm
bail
gonna be
now,
there.
dude.
I'm gonna be there, dude.
Since
Brand
we're
new
now in
day.
Pillow Talk, can we have our third or fourth Pillow Talk?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like,
I actually
we've
have
been
more pillow
pushing-
stuff to talk about.
What do you have going on in your pillow world?
Oh, well, you know who bought one of those Arc pillows, right? With the shoulder cutout. And I was using it this morning because once she gets out of bed, I like to like sprawl out and just kind of like do other stuff. And I was using her phone charger because I didn't have one on the side of the bed. So I was on her side, plugged in, using her pillow. I didn't really love it. I actually didn't really love the Arc pillow. Hers is not as comfortable as mine, though. Hers is more like dense and flat, and mine is very plushy, like supportive. So it's a different feeling. But I thought, I was like, this is kind of weird. I don't know that I like this. But I was only laying there for a little while. And my neck hurts today, so it could be her fucking pillow.
Remind me,
Evelyn?
are you a side back stomach sleeper?
I'm side and back, no stomach. I don't
Side and
believe in that.
No stomach. I think I love this pillow. I think, right? But
Wow.
the problem that I'm having is that I sleep all of them, stomach, side, back. I do all of them.
You're like a whirlwind.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just turn it.
I'm flipping around, dude. I'm tossing and turning every night. And it's perfect. Like, it'll either be too fluffy for when I'm on my stomach or too flat for when I'm on my back. Like, I'm having a really hard time finding the middle ground. And part of me wonders if that scoop would have helped, but now I suspect it wouldn't after what you just said. But I still really like it. So I just have to continue to try to find the right balance of where it all has to sit. But I've been like struggling figuring that out a little bit.
You gotta let go of the stomach sleeping. Just let it go.
I know because it's
don't know
bad
yet.
for your lower back. Like I shouldn't be doing that. I know.
how can
That's how
you
animals sleep, dude. Don't do that.
how do
That's
you
what I say.
retrain yourself? Like, I think like my body got retrained on sleeping when I tore my Achilles because I couldn't sleep on my side. I could only
Mm.
sleep on my back because I had to elevate my leg, and I did that for a good month and a half. I think that retrained me to where I can only sleep on my back. I can't sleep on my side anymore.
Yeah, it happens. Like once upon a time, I trained myself just to sleep on my back because I was having lower back problems. Like it was really hurting because that's what happens when you sleep on your stomach. So I did that, but
Mm.
then I found out that you get more sleep paralysis if you sleep only on your back, and I was like, that's even worse. So I just started sleeping on whatever side I wanted anyway.
That's what
Victor's
it is.
camera's 10 shots in right now. No, I like yeah, I can't sleep on my stomach anymore either. I can only
What's
sleep
your
like that.
pillow life like? Are you happy with your pillow?
I don't think he even has one.
Yeah, I
He
just
probably has one. He's sick, dude.
I sleep standing up. Uh
Arms crossed.
No, I have two pillows and they're just standard pillows. And
What does that mean?
Standard pillow.
they are not your fancy pillows that you guys have been talking about because I'm waiting for my sponsorship.
Where
So
did you
like
get these
I
pillows?
keep getting
How
the Coop
long
ads, dude.
ago?
They're everywhere.
How long ago did you get these pillows?
a couple
And
years ago.
where? Where?
And
Uh,
where?
I don't know.
What's the
Where?
material? Do you know if they're like memory foam, cotton,
Are they
polyester,
designed for
feathers?
any side or direction or just? I mean,
I just went to Home Goods and I was like, I need a new pillow. Here's two
no,
pillows.
you can't get them at home. Goods.
And that's what happened. Like, I see. I don't respect myself like you guys do. Like, you just love yourself and like, hey, let me spend $120 on a pillow. I'm like, I'll sleep, whatever. And
Dude, if you
that's just
get
how it
one,
is.
you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!" I'm telling you, you should get one, dude. Get the one that I
Yeah.
got, or either one, because you can stuff and unstuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, "Wow!" I'm telling you, man. It's so
different.
nice.
How
It's
about
worth
you?
it.
Well,
It's like
why
wearing
don't
really
you
comfortable underwear. You're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like it's like that.
True. Yeah.
bring your pillow
Fresh
to the
sheets.
show on Sunday, and I'll hold
No,
it while doing the show,
you're
and I'll,
nuts,
I'll I'll
dude.
have a good understanding of like how soft it is, and I'll do the set holding a pillow, and it's gonna
Nah,
be like
dude.
it's
That
gonna
would
be
be
like the Carol
funny.
Burnett, not like pulling the ear, like when like
Mm.
you're on camera to like that. Me holding the pillow will be a special nod to all of us. When
Hmm.
everyone in the ice house will be so confused, like why is he wearing a pillow or bringing a
I don't
pillow?
want my pillow in the
They
ice
won't
house,
even
dude.
let me in with a pillow. But yeah, I don't know. What if you drop it? Then what? You know?
Like, yeah, then it's. Oh no, I don't want that.
Mm-mm. But anyway, yeah, you should get one. Do
Get
yourself
one.
all a
Just get one,
favor.
dude.
Go get an expensive pillow.
Mm.
We'll get you
Just
like a
do it.
mini pillow you could take on set, or like you could take the fluff, just the stuffing, like the extra stuffing. You can
Oh
take
wait,
that.
I have
try
something on this. I forgot to tell you guys. I met a guy at work who doesn't sleep with a pillow, and I have been trashing him to his face for like a month. Just every day.
None?
Anytime, because I was so hyped about my pillow. And he was like, "Oh, I actually don't sleep with a pillow."
that. How does he
And
sleep?
I'm like, he just
Flat?
sleeps flat and he just lays flat on a mattress. I'm like, I bet you it's on the floor. He's like, no, it's not on the floor. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know where we're here. Where are we? You know what I mean? Like, that's
a weird
crazy
place
talk.
to
That
be.
is crazy. Imagine bringing a girl over and you have no pillows. You can't do it, dude. You can't.
What does are you saying he has
He's
no pillows
comfortable.
at all?
He
Because
does not have a pillow on his bed.
yeah, it's one thing to like not use a pillow, but there's a pillow there because that's kind of just the accoutrements of the bed.
Actually, I don't know. He might have them and just take them off, but he sleeps flat, no pillow. And I think when I do that, I'm like,
I need to
this.
know.
My head is like back, right? And it's weird. I need so much support. My pillow is like a foot thick, dude, to like hold my to hold up my heavy ass head, dude. My head weighs like 15 pounds.
The
So
only
my pillows
place
didn't work.
the only place where that I think is acceptable and it's in the form of a nap, it's on the couch.
Yeah,
Like
that's fine. Or if
I
you're like
think
shit wasted, you can sleep without a pillow.
yeah, I think that's the only time because like when you're out of bed, you're just like, where's the pillow?
Even in Japan, they have like one of them little rolls that you put your head on, like, because they
Gotta
sleep
have
on the
something,
floor,
dude.
basically with a mat or whatever, right? Which is like insane. But they even have a little bump there. It's like a little pitcher's mound to put your head on. Like,
Yeah. You
it's
need something, dude.
You need something. You need a rolled up sweater. You need something. Like, I can't believe that, dude.
Are you
Every time we talk about pillows and stuff, says that she sleeps like Dracula. I just laugh. What does that
Girl,
mean?
That's
Does she
crazy.
sleep like this?
She sleeps like this.
Arms crossed.
Yeah, exactly. Arms crossed. Tony, that's funny. That's pretty cool.
That is so funny.
You guys are baseball fans, right? Or to some degree? No. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why
No,
I
but
asked,
I can entertain it.
okay, I asked this because like we live in L.A. The Dodgers. You're up in like behind second base, or in outfield. You're sitting in outfield. You catch a home run from the opposing team. Do you throw the ball back?
Yes.
I don't want
It
that.
depends. If it's the Padres, the Yankees, or the Giants, yes. Anybody else, I'd probably keep it.
I think that's so performative.
Actually,
think-
the Astros too. Fuck that.
I think if I'm in the outfield, you can fuck off if you think I'm gonna throw the ball back. I'm
What are you gonna
I'm
do
keeping
with
the
it?
ball.
What do you want of it?
To keep
It's
I
it.
a
thought you
momentum
weren't
absorb.
allowed to keep it. Is that not real?
Nah, you keep it.
You keep it.
Yeah.
And then
keep
shove it in a
Baseball.
drawer
It's
in
baseball
your
culture.
room?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like sitting somewhere or
But I mean,
in
like,
a closet.
How cool is it to say that you caught a home run ball, like, irregardless of it being the home team or not?
You can still say that you caught a home run ball. You just don't have to have it in your house.
Yeah. I
No,
bet
you-
there's even footage of
Are
it.
you gonna bring it to work and like tell people with it or something?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the reason why I mentioned this is because I was watching this dude. He caught a home run ball, and then what he did is he swapped balls. So he pocketed the home run ball, switched it into the ball in his jacket, and then threw the ball back on the field. I thought it was brilliant. I thought that was
But
So
you are allowed to keep them.
you were allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then why did he have to throw a fake just for fun?
Because he wanted to be performative and show that he's throwing the ball back because it wasn't the home team to hit it. I'm like, dude, catching a home run is like, the odds are what, 1 in 50,000, like that comes to you, and then for you to throw it back, no, dude, I can't do that.
If you're gonna throw it back, throw it the fuck back, dude. Don't pocket it and switch it out.
Yeah,
That's
that is
such
a little crazy.
bitch move to me. I hate it. I think that's so lame.
Yeah,
Do you
don't
like the
do
ball?
that.
You want the ball or not? Don't act cool if you're gonna bring your own and switch it. That is pathetic. Throw the ball back or keep it. It's fine.
Did you ever see
Nobody
the one
cares.
where this kid caught the ball and then he swapped the ball with his own and gave the ball to the girls?
I saw a little kid pick it up and give it to a girl, but I don't know about this.
I didn't. Maybe I missed the swap part,
Different
but I
game.
remember seeing something like that too.
He catches the ball, and then to impress the chicks, he sleight of hand switches the balls out and gives the ball to the chicks. And the girls are like, "Oh my god, he's so cool!"
That
But
guy's
he actually,
that guy's a pro.
See, that guy
different.
gets past his vibe check,
Yeah.
but the first guy not so much.
Don't act cool. Throw it away or don't, dude. That's it. Yeah.
Agreed.
okay. What I'm saying is, come to the ice house, and if you catch one of the balls I throw out, you don't throw it back at me. You keep it.
He'll
That's for
autograph
you.
it for you after too.
That'll be good times. You know who are coming, huh?
Yeah.
If I start ripping on ukuleles, is she gonna be pissed?
She'll probably join in, dude. She'll say, "You have
Yeah.
a keyboard? Let me get up there." You guys will get to hear her new stuff.
Hey, Slick.
Yeah, she's gonna come with me. I said, "Hey, so you want to come to this, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, for sure." I'm like, "Cool, dude." She's down.
Hey, for sure.
She like wants to support. I'm like, "Oh, cool. Okay, it's been a while.
Oh,
Let's
how
go."
sweet.
I know.
It's a nice little early date for us, get home on time.
It's so early, man. Fuck. I was so excited. I was like, dude, I have a 7 p.m. show finally. It's been a long time since I had this. And then I get an email yesterday. I'm on the bus, and I'm like, it's falling to my knees. I'm like, 5 p.m. show, bro. I was like, God.
Well,
have
Sundays
a
where you
lemonade.
already started.
Sunday,
Sunday at 7 is insane.
People like to laugh on a Sunday.
That's the Lord's Day.
Let's hang after and get like is that where we went out to that place afterwards and got beers and like food and stuff?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Tony, right? Yeah, like it was
Yeah.
like across the alleyway or something.
The Irish pub, and the bartender looks like Lauren from Boy Meets World.
Don't remember all of that, but I remember we were sitting like in a pub at like a wooden
Yep.
table with
Two
chairs.
stories and like some
There were
pool tables,
stories.
maybe.
I remember a bear. There was a bear. Does anyone
There was
remember
a
the bear?
The bear.
It was
Isn't
like
there-
polar bear.
That's in the
A
ice
big
house.
white bear. Yeah.
Ah, he's in the ice house. Yes, that's where it is though.
Mark
We
and I
went
take
from
a
the
picture
polar
there.
bear to the bar. So I would
Yeah.
like to get food after, or maybe drinks or something. If you guys are down, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm floating it out there. People
Yeah,
listening, what's up? Maybe that too. Cool.
You have the hair of the dog, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hair of the dog.
All right, well, you good?
I have one thing I always want to say. I rewatched Aladdin. It was incredible. I don't know if it's because it's nostalgia, but I thought it really
Soundtrack's
made me
good.
think Robin Williams is so fucking funny, dude. The genie is incredible. I was watching this video about how when they were getting his lines, it was so hard to animate what he was doing because he's so all over the place. He wouldn't stay to the rules, and so they had to like reinvent how they do animation
Yeah.
for people who do voice tracks.
Yeah.
And it was so dope that like he changed the meta, and they started having funny people join for movies like after that kind of. I mean, not just because of that, but it was like such a thing. They started booking like comedians and other people to do voices because it was like so iconic, and it was so good. And then after we finished that, you know who says, "Let's watch the live action version now. It looks good." And I got to tell you, I was like 7 minutes in, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like Aladdin was singing where he steals the bread and he's running around from the city guards and he's meeting all the people and you're seeing like it's building the world, right? You know,
Not bueno.
gotta steal to live, gotta live to eat or whatever it says. Tell you about it when I have the time. Anyway, it was so cringe. I hated it and I had to walk away. And it's just like I cannot believe they made that.
Did
Yeah.
anyone
Anyway.
watch the Mulan live action movie?
Also terrible.
No,
Did they recreate the whole thing where the guy's pissed off that Mulan's not a boy and he wanted to hit that?
First of all, it's not a musical. Let's start there.
Musical, what?
I mean the live action.
live
was kind of
action-
a musical because they're singing, no? Or no, they didn't sing.
They don't sing in the live action.
Oh, really?
It's just a fucking live action movie. That's
Well-
mistake number one.
The singing in Aladdin was the worst part, though. I'll tell you. Watching him like run around the city and try to sing the song, I'm like, this shit is whack, dude.
That's why
It's
they
not
just took
good.
it out, dude. They
They did,
learned.
yeah.
They learned from
They did.
Aladdin. And they said we can't do that. No, it wasn't that great in my opinion. And they like did some weird stuff with some of the characters. There was this whole other character that wasn't even a part of the movie. Like I didn't enjoy it. I didn't love it. There was no dragon. It was like a metaphorical
have
dragon
Mulan
or
with no
something. I
Mushu.
don't know. It was insane. I did not love it. That's my
Did they have the cricket? Was the cricket still in the movie?
I think they had a cricket. Yeah.
A cricket? No, we need the man, dude. Oh my god.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think.
it's just bad. Abu also looked in Aladdin. Abu looked disgusting. I couldn't even look at him. He wasn't cute. It was so bad. Like I
Mushu is
don't know
not
about
in
it.
the live action Mulan 2020 film,
that
according
is
to the internet.
insane.
Literally, it's
I
like,
am gonna
what's the
watch it.
point? They just
I'm
made
gonna
it
watch
about
it.
the storyline, like the history of like what kind of happened.
I just
But
wanna
I
see-
wasn't.
I just want to see when he's disappointed that he finds out Mulan's a girl. And he's like, I didn't sign up for this. He's trying to
It was
tap
it was
some-
kind of the same, like
Yeah,
the.
see, I want that.
Psh. But like without all the other stuff, boo, boo. But the soundtrack on Aladdin, yes, I was listening to that while I was building a cabinet for my kitchen off Amazon, and I was like, riff raff,
Songs
street
make me
rat,
happy.
yeah, yeah.
They're so
Just
good.
a little snack, guys. We're gonna get
Yeah.
canceled here, but yeah, you know, it was great.
Okay, one other thing really quick. Sorry. I've been watching a lot of Paramount Plus because Mark put me onto that because they have Nickelodeon. And I've been watching more and more Hey Arnold. It is so good. Hey Arnold, before I go to bed now, has become my ritual. And it like puts me at peace. And the music is so like jazzy and like funk jazz. Like so good, dude. I was trying to find the soundtrack to Hey Arnold on Spotify and it doesn't exist. But I found that they pressed all the music on a vinyl, and they have weird, cool, hip color vinyls that come out like every year. They have a different Hey Arnold vinyl, and I'm like, that's actually kind of sick. And I might buy the Hey Arnold soundtrack on a vinyl now because
I
that's
hope you
the
get
only way
it.
to get it, and it's fucking cool. So
That's way cooler than
We'll see.
streaming it.
yeah, but it's really good. The music's good. The ending song in particular to Hey Arnold is like crisp as fuck. Yeah,
I'll have to listen.
that's
I
all I
don't
got, guys.
remember right now.
A football
check it
head.
out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I will.
All right.
All right, stream. Well, hey, get your Hey Arnold vinyl for your Sunday. See you next week. It'll be good times, y'all.
Bye.
Peace, y'all.